KF-TITRATOR. KF-TITRATOR is a device used in analytical chemistry to determine the water content in a sample. KF stands for Karl Fischer, the chemist who developed the technique in the 1930s. KF-TITRATOR measures water content by titrating a sample with a reagent containing iodine and sulfur dioxide. The KF reagent reacts with water to produce iodine, which is then titrated with a base to determine the water content. KF-TITRATOR can measure water content in liquids, solids, and gases. The KF titration method is highly accurate and sensitive, with a detection limit of as low as 10 parts per million, ppm. KF-TITRATOR can be used for a wide range of applications, including in the pharmaceutical, food and beverage, and petrochemical industries. The KF titration method is preferred over other water content determination methods such as loss on drying or gas chromatography because of its speed and accuracy. The KF titrator can be automated, reducing the risk of human error and increasing the throughput of samples. KF titrator can be used to determine water content in complex matrices such as polymers, oils, and surfactants. KF titrator can also be used to determine the amount of water absorbed by a material, such as the moisture content in wood or paper. KF titrator can be used to determine water content in samples that contain volatile compounds. KF titrator can also be used to determine the amount of alcohol in a sample by measuring the water content. KF titrator can measure both bound and free water in a sample. KF titrator can be used to determine the water content in a sample in a matter of minutes. KF titrator can be used to determine water content in samples with a wide range of concentrations, from very low to very high. The KF titration method is non-destructive, meaning that the sample can be recovered after the analysis. KF titrator can also be used to determine the acidity or basicity of a sample. KF titrator can be used to determine the water content in a sample at different temperatures and pressures. KF titrator can be used in combination with other analytical techniques such as gas chromatography or liquid chromatography. KF titrator can be used to determine water content in samples with high levels of dissolved salts or acids. KF titrator can be used to determine the water content in samples with high levels of organic solvents. KF titrator can be used to determine water content in samples that are difficult to dissolve or disperse. KF titrator can be used to determine the water content in samples that contain gases such as hydrogen or nitrogen. KF titrator is a widely used analytical technique for determining water content in a wide range of samples due to its speed, accuracy, and sensitivity.